Hey everybody, it's Karyn Bryant for MMA Heat, and I'm talking with Quinton Rampage Jackson, and it's just hours after the announcement that Tito has had to drop out of your fight. So Quinton, first and foremost, I want to say thank you for taking the time to talk to me today, and what'd you think when you heard this?
I was a bit bummed when I heard Tito dropped out, but I was more concerned for his health. I know he had a lot of injuries and stuff like that, and I know how that is. I've been coming off a couple injuries myself, but a neck injury is pretty serious. And Tito and I, we talking. Even though we was about to go to battle, we talking. That's how he still have the love for fighting. That's how he feeds his kids and stuff like that. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people want to talk shit on us fighters and stuff when we get older and stuff like that. But we still have fight in us, and it's unfortunate when something happens like that, and it causes you not to be able to fight and stuff.
Yeah, it's a real bummer. I know Tito is always very positive, and this is obviously a big setback for him. But when did you find out, and how did you find out?
Well, I found out. I found out today, just like everybody else. And it's kind of all of a sudden it was shocking news, and I found out my man. And it was all over Twitter and stuff like that. So people started tweeting me. I was like, "Whoa, what is this?"
Mm-hmm. And did you believe it at first? It's almost like a bad joke. You know what I mean? That it wasn't going to happen, and to find out only basically a week out from the fight.
Well, I text Tito and see if he's okay and see what's true. Like, yeah, it's true, but he stays out for 3 months.
Mm. Oh,
As far as he knows, so he confirmed it and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. This is, me. I keep it real. This is one of the fights. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
This is one of those fights where a lot of people wasn't sure how it was going to go, and a lot of people wasn't sure how to, why Bellator made this fight and stuff like that. But I was just interested in showing the world that I got my knees fixed, and I was back. I didn't care who my opponent was, and now that going forward, Tito's out the picture and stuff like that, I'm still planning on fighting and showing the world that and showing my fans that I'm back and that my knees are fixed. And I don't care who Bellator puts me in there with, and I'm just looking forward to saying get back in the cage and then a fighter. I don't care about anything else. Sorry that Tito's injured and stuff like that, but I feel bad for him. But that's his life. I got to keep going with my life.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're touching on a couple things. I know you have been mentioning that in the past it really was your knee injuries that kept you from performing to the level that you wanted to. So why did these last surgeries work? What did they do differently that made you feel so good again?
Are you talking about these treatments?
Yeah.
Oh, I did the same stuff that Kobe Bryant did to his knee. One of my friends was telling me about Kobe Bryant had this. He went to Germany and he had these treatments to his knees, and say it changed. He was back to slam dunking again, and it changed his game. And I was like, man, I need something like that because after I fought John Jones, my left knee was severely injured,
Mm-hmm.
and then a month before I fought Ryan Bader, my right knee tore like a meniscus, and I
Mm-hmm.
still was training and stuff right then and out there, and I was like, I was seeing how my training camps was going and how I was performing in fights. I was like, if I don't get these knees fixed, then I was thinking about retiring.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much done. And then I saw watching Kobe and seeing what he do. My friend showing footage of Kobe before his knee surgery. I mean, it was not even a surgery procedure. And afterwards, he showed me, yeah, I was like, wow, there's two different Kobe's. Yeah, he
Yeah.
told me about it. So I researched it, make a long story. We didn't have time to go to Germany, but Bjorn Ribner from Bellator, I told him about it. They was going to send me to Germany, but this fight was coming too soon. I had to do his TNA stuff and everything.
Yeah.
So they found the same people that does the same thing in Santa Monica, and they sent me there and gave me shots in my knee joint. And I don't know exactly what it is, but they took my blood and they spent it,
Mm-hmm.
and they did some other treatments with it. And they told me to take it easy for the first couple of weeks. So like the first 3 weeks in camp, I couldn't run
Yeah.
and anything, but I had to take it easy. But I did what the doctor said. I went a little bit harder than I was supposed to, but my knees held up. and I didn't run for 3 weeks and stuff like that. Now I'm running and everything, and I'm wrestling, and my knees feel just like they felt back when I was fighting in Pride. Because I came to MMA knee injury. A lot of people didn't know that. I didn't
Yeah.
tell people that I injured my knee in college, but I didn't tell people that. But you know, it healed up on its own. But my knees feel like they felt when I was back in Pride. I don't know what it is, some type of emergency America treatment.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy said it keep my knees doing good, and I just wanted to show the world that I I'm back.
Yeah.
This happened to me before. After I fought Shogun, I got injured before I fought Shogun in Pride a long time ago, and Shogun hurt one of my ribs in my fight, and everybody thought I was, I had a couple of bad fights. Everybody thought I was done. I fixed my problem, and I came back. Then next thing you know, I'm champion of the world and first unified champion, and I just want to make that comeback
Yeah.
one more time. And it sucks that it was going to be against Tito, but everything for a reason. So now, they find a good opponent for me. The fans going to see that I'm not talking shit. I am ready to come back.
Nice. Well, Kevin K mentioned that they'll have you fight on Spike TV because he was basically saying, how great will that be for the ratings? And I know you've got your reality show there too. And so obviously you have a lot of fans, and to have you fight on Spike would be fantastic. How quickly do you think you could do that? I know you probably want to, like your shirt says, stay ready. But how quickly can you do that? And is there somebody that you would like to fight now that you can't fight Tito?
Well, it is fun that you mentioned that. The reason why I started Stay Ready is because I changed my lifestyle now.
Yeah.
So for now, I'm going to stay ready. After my fights, I used to get out of shape and and not train, and now I changed my way of life. Now that I'm not injured and something, it hurt for me training. People don't understand that. I don't go and talk about it, even though I keep it real. I didn't want all my opponents to know what was going on with me, but I was messed up pretty bad. That's why I didn't want to train unless I had to. Now I'm going to stay ready. So whenever Bellator wants me to fight, I'm ready to fight. Beyond Revenue changed my life with fixing my knees. And for that, anything the guy asks me, I do. Honestly, I didn't want to fight Tito.
Yeah.
I didn't, I thought, that I was going to fight Roy Jones, and I wanted to, fight somebody who's going to, put up a real, good, exciting fight. Tito, I felt like Tito couldn't take me down, so I was like, okay, I'll fight Tito. At least he can't take me down. Because, I'm tired of fighting a bunch of wrestlers and stuff like that. And if Tito does take you down, he don't just hump you. He'll ground and pound and try to finish you. So I'm like, okay. Yeah, so I fight Tito, but, that wasn't what I wanted. So I'm just going to stay ready, and whoever they throw in there with me, if they want me to fight on Spike, hell, I'll fight on Spike. I don't have to fight on pay-per-view all the time. I actually been thinking about fighting more often than I used to. So I can stay in shape. I want to after my fight, I want to take a little time off, let my body heal up, let me go on vacation and do what I got to do some TNA, and come back and fight again.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting, too, because the whole matchup of you and Tito right off the bat to many of us seemed kind of strange. Like, it seemed like they should have you guys fight other people and build up toward putting the two big superstars together. Were you surprised right out of the gate they wanted you and Tito to fight?
Yeah, I was kind of surprised with that, and I talked to my manager about it, and they thought that would be that'd be big, that'd be like history making and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm a very loyal guy. I'm a wolf, and wolves are very loyal. To people that are loyal to them. Beyond Revenue, the guy, watch when you see me fight. He changed my style, because my knees are back now. I could do more than just punch. I haven't been able to wrestle. I haven't been able to kick, because I've been in so much pain. But I still would train. I still would fight. But I wouldn't say nothing. And so I take all this backlash from fans that don't know that I'm actually in tremendous amount of pain. I wouldn't wear no knee braces in my fighting. I didn't want the fighters to know that I was in so much pain. And now I'm back to fighting like a mixed martial artist again, instead of like a boxer. And I owe a lot of debt to him. So it's like, whatever. You want me to fight Tito? I'll fight Tito. You want me to fight Godzilla? I'll fight Godzilla.
Yo, hold on, we have a...
I don't care.
Yeah. Well, interestingly enough, too, you went down to Mexico. This was a new camp for you. I mean, I've been to your gym in Mission Viejo and stuff. Why did you feel the need to go there? And because, on the one hand, it sounds like you're going to Mexico, going to be a lot of senoritas. Maybe you're going to just be partying a little too much. How come? How did you even find a camp down there, and how did it work out for you?
Well, my manager came down here because my man Anthony, he likes to go to different places and stuff like that. And I come here to visit him one day, and it's 2 hours from my house. I rented a condo right on the beach, and right up my balcony you can see like the ocean, and it's beautiful, and people here are so nice. And then found an MMA gym here, and nice sized gym, and people here are cool. And get away from my house, go all the way to England and train cold and stuff in England right now. I'd be 2 hours away from my house and just right here across the border in Mexico, and I feel like not that many people would know me here, and I can get left alone and just focus on training because I just want to come back and focus on training and do a really good job. I had 6 to get in shape, and I just wanted to focus all my energy on just training. And here where I'm at, Mexico, there's a lot of stuff to do, but I'm just going from condo to the gym, and on the weekends I ride my quads and ride horses. Because you can do that here in Mexico. You can ride your quads on the beach and ride horses.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's real nice here. A lot of people are scared to come here to Mexico, so I figured that's where I want to be because, a lot of times when MMA is real popular, people don't understand. You gotta walk out of my shoes. If you could, say house up by dudes all the time, you could kind of get tired of it. I feel bad for like celebrities, sports figures like basketball players and hot chicks. I'm saying because dudes are annoying. Like, hot chicks, I bet I get hit on all the time. Don't you get tired of it? Like, come on, dude, come on, man. I heard that line before, Fighters, it's weird too. Like, dudes come say some weird stuff to you. Like, dude, I heard that before, man. Now, leave me alone, man. Let me do my thing. So here in Mexico, you just wanna go and be yourself and go to the gym. Not that many people will bother you. They'll say hello and stuff like that. But and back in California and stuff, you got everybody paparazzi now. Everybody. They selling your pictures to TMZ, all this type of stuff. Stuff you gotta think about it. And y'all know how I am. I keep it real.
Yeah.
I'll tell somebody off, and sometimes you kind of hurt people's feelings.
Right.
So I just said, you know what? I go to my little condo in Mexico, and I go train down there with the Mexicans, try to learn some Spanish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On the weekends, have my little cheat day with the senoritas, with the tacos and the burritos. You know what I'm saying? Hey, can you go salsa dancing when I get back?
Yeah, for sure. We'll go dancing. Hey, speaking of getting back together, how good does it feel to have Cheick by your side again? I know we talked about this when you were first signing on with Bellator, that we were hoping that Cheick would maybe find the home there as well. So how good does that feel?
Man, it feels good, you know what I'm saying? Kongo is my brother, and and I was looking forward to fighting on the same card with him again,
Yeah.
And Bellator, they adopted like a lot of my teammates. If you've been paying attention, Wolfler has been undefeated in Bellator so far, and
nice.
Kongo did a great job his last time he's in that tournament. That was I was really happy about that. It's good. I'm glad Kongo's over there because we got big plans for Bellator, and Bellator is heading in the right direction. I think this whole thing with Tito on the pay-per-view is it's a minor setback.
Yeah.
But and I bet better things gonna, because honestly, it looked like a lot of fans wasn't happy about that fight anyway.
Yeah. So, Quinton, you have to understand that, there's conspiracy theories out there. Some people are saying that this isn't real and it's kind of a plot because the tickets weren't selling well, or the pay-per-view wasn't selling well, or for this reason, that reason. You know how the internet gets with conspiracy theories. So what's your take on that?
Okay, to keep it real, honestly, I kind of thought that Tito, I posted a picture on Twitter or something, went on Facebook, went on Twitter and stuff, and I thought that Tito saw that I was taking it serious and I was in shape, because last time Tito saw me, I was kind of overweight and stuff like that, and he saw taking it serious. And next thing you know, today, I hear about he's hurt. Mm-hmm. But honestly, my manager said we checked and stuff. It was a lot. The tickets wasn't selling. Tickets were selling great. Pre-sale tickets and stuff was selling great. They don't know if the pay-per-view wasn't selling because nobody was ordering pay-per-view already. I think you can't order pay-per-view to the day. You know what I'm saying? But the tickets were selling. Tickets were selling great, and they had just started doing like the big push and stuff like that. I think that there was a vicious rumors from the UFC and the UFC sheep saying that the tickets wasn't selling. Like the
Hmm.
tickets was they was really happy about the ticket sales and stuff like that. My manager stayed on top of that.
Hmm.
So that's no, that's not true at all. I would be the I would not look you in your eye and lie to you and say that I would try to avoid that question, avoid the answer. But the ticket sales was great from what I heard. Pre-sale tickets and stuff was great. They was very happy
Hmm.
about the ticket sales. 'Cause I kept asking about that because I started hearing rumors and stuff too, right? And I got a good relationship with the guys at Bellator, and I talked to them, and they was like, "Whoa!" They was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't buy into that." They said ticket sales are great. They were saying they think that Dana White started spreading rumors, and all his sheep started listening to him. But ticket sales were great. Go be a watch. You see all the people talking about getting their money back from tickets, then y'all
Yeah.
gonna see ticket sales were.
Well, people will probably still go. I mean, well, it'll be interesting to see what happens because obviously you and Tito are a big draw, but there's still some great fights on that card. You know, your buddy King Mo. Was there ever consideration of you fighting King Mo?
Well, today I haven't really talked to a lot about it. My manager was trying to figure things out and stuff like that, and he and I was asking him, what can I do because I wanted to still fight on the pay-per-view and stuff
Hmm.
like that. You know how I am. I want to
Yeah.
save the day. So I'm the guy that didn't pull out of my fight in Japan when I was clearly injured
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I'm that guy. I still wanted to fight. I didn't care who they put in there, but I don't know. I think King Mo is determined to get his rematch with the guy that knocked him out. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
And looking at the other things with Bellator and Spike TV, you mentioned TNA. How much of that is there going to be? How much crossover? How much more are you going to be doing with them?
I like doing the pro wrestling. I always been a big fan of pro wrestling. I'm actually selling out being an MMA fighter because I was supposed to be a pro wrestler. That's what I always wanted
Yeah.
to be. So that's kind of like a dream come true. So I want to continue to do it, but I had to put the time in and learn how to be a pro wrestler. That's a craft in itself, and it's kind of I thought it was gonna be easier to do than what it is, and I
Yeah.
was fooled. So after this fight, I'm going on a vacation to Brazil,
Hmm.
uh, and then I want to go back and start training
Nice.
pro wrestling and keep up my MMA training.
Right. And then how did the reality show go? Is that going to be an ongoing series? Because there's three of them that they are airing, right?
I had a deal for four,
Yeah.
but the thing was the fourth one wasn't going to have time to come out before the fight.
Hmm.
So now I think that the fourth episode, I think we have time for the fourth episode. So I'm guessing they're going to shoot it. And the deal was like if the reality show did well, that
Yeah.
we was going to keep up shooting a reality show. I was going to get 10 episodes next season.
Yeah.
And so who knows what's going to happen with that. I don't know. I guess they decided to use the reality show to push the fight, and
Yeah.
that was their decision. Like I said, I'm letting them sit in the driver's seat. I'm not focusing
Right.
on that. But the reality show, it went pretty good. It's like some of the show got edited and make it, and it kind of looked like I wasn't focusing on the fight because
Yeah.
I don't think the fans kind of realized how long ago some of this stuff was shot.
Hmm.
Like fans didn't understand like that. I always go to the club whenever I sign a big fight. That's my
Yeah.
last time. That's my last time
Right.
partying before my fight. That's what I do. I've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
I always have a big blowout before my fight, and fans don't understand that. They think, oh, because you went to the club, you're not focusing and you're gonna get your ass kicked. I'm like, but
Right.
that was like 10 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? As long as you start drinking at least 6 weeks before your fight, you're good. But
Yeah.
they don't know this stuff. So it has some good parts, but it has some down parts to like some fans that is ignorant to my job. But I think the reality show is doing good to get the fans to kind of know me a little bit personally a little bit better
Yeah.
because I don't think the fans really know me that well. They just see a guy wearing a chain, howling and
Hmm.
going in the cage and fighting. They don't really know my personality. Maybe they'll get to learn me a little bit more,
Yeah.
and when they meet me, because MMA fighters are so accessible.
Hmm.
When they meet me, maybe they might kind of know how to approach me, so they can get a positive feedback from me. Because if you approach me in a weird way, I'm going to be turned off and I'm gonna think you're weird and be like, dude, get out of my face, you know.
Yeah.
So hopefully it serves its purpose and people get to know me and then the fans can identify with me a little bit more and learn that I'm just like most of them, except for the weird ones. There's some weird people.
The weird ones. You know, I'm curious. We know that, like we were talking about, you considered retiring. You said before when your knees were really bad. You know, at this point, Tito has had so many surgeries. He's worked on his back. He's worked on his neck. He's worked on this and that. And I love that he still has the fight in him. But, you know, at some point, do you wonder, like, is somebody trying to tell you something that maybe you should stop, Tito? You know, I mean, what do you think about it?
Honestly, I wouldn't sign another fight with Tito.
Yeah.
If Tito get better and you want to come back on and fight me, I'm like, no, I don't want to take the fight. Yeah. But then I say that now, but then like if Bjorn get on the phone and text me or call me and say, hey, I need you to take this fight, I'm like, okay, bro, I got your back. Yeah. But I wouldn't want to. I don't want to go through that again because you get hurt, injured. The guy got some neck problems. That's serious.
Yeah.
You can die.
Yeah.
I remember when we used to train a long time ago. When you think about it, I remember he's the first person I saw with that chair that flips upside down. You know that
inclinator or whatever like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to see that because when we used to train, he always had his own house in Big Bear, and we stayed at another place. We go over to his house on weekends or something and eat or go kick it with him. You see that thing, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And that's the thing he's laying upside down. So evidently his back has been messed up for years. Yeah. But you know, I respect Tito because he's a soldier.
Yeah.
He's a soldier. Even though he's messed up, he still try to fight. A lot of people, you know, make fun of him because he makes excuses and stuff like that. But I can kind of identify with him a little bit because when you used to be champion and stuff like that, you still had a champion mentality, even though your body's not there, and you still, and the fans like Tito, I can tell I watch him. He's real accessible to his fans. He's nicer to his fans than I am. People come up to him. When we were traveling together, people come up to him at the airport and stuff like that, and he was happy to take pictures with him, and talk to him, have conversations with him. And I was like, man, how do you do that, man? How do you talk to everybody? And so he listens to what people say about him and stuff like that. And he wants to prove to the people that he can still fight and that he still have in him to be the best. But I don't think his body, well, you know what I'm saying, will let him, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people give Tito shit because the way he is and stuff like that. But I think it's just his ego, and I don't mean in a bad way. But I think his ego won't let him stop and stuff. But he should retire and stuff like that. But I don't think his ego will let him stop. I think the only reason why he did retire is to get away from the UFC, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, maybe. I mean, even though he and Dana still go at it, I know you've moved on and, you know, getting on with your life. You're not worried so much about what you used to do. Speaking of other organizations, though, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Tyrone Spong, who is a fighter with the World Series of Fighting, and he's a kickboxer, very powerful guy, trains with Rashad Evans. And some people online were starting to mention you and Spong, and apparently, I guess, Wade just showed me, he tweeted and said that he would step in, you know, if the planets align. Do you know who Tyrone is? Are you familiar with him at all?
If you know, I'm you know what? Honestly, I'm not sure. I met is he from Holland?
Yeah, and he's Surinamese, I believe, but he's, you know, based out of Holland, but now he trains with Rashad.
If that's the guy, I think if that's the same guy.
Cool looking dude, tattoos. He's a badass too.
I never seen him fight.
He's good.
But I think that's guy. I met a guy named Tyrone years ago. I think he came to Japan. He would hang around Alistair Overeem. Is that the guy?
Yeah, that might be the same guy. Yeah, because they trained together some at Black Zillions too for a little bit. So yeah.
Honestly, I don't follow the Black Zillions or Richard or any those things. I don't, you know, Black Egyptians. I don't follow none.
Black Nubians, you know. Black Sheep. That was a good group, by the way.
I don't know. I'm not really like an MMA junkie. Like like the other people. So I've never seen him fight in that show. I apologize. I'm not trying to offend anybody. But like I said, I don't care if somebody wants to step up and get their ass whooping, they can come. Because people, I know a lot of people probably gunning for me because they think, oh, he's done, stuff like that. Come on, I don't care who it is. He's a kickboxer. I fought K1 before. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. My kickboxing is mint. Yeah. My wrestling is mint. My jiu-jitsu is mint. I was actually going to show Tito a thing, so I was going to take him down,
really,
and stuff like that. You know, I'm mixing it up. If Tyrone want to get in there and fight, I don't care, man. Put whoever want to get in there and fight. Come on.
Yeah. Well,
Anybody want to come?
Go ahead.
Come take this ass whooping that Tito's going to get. I don't care. Whoever we are.
Nice.
Come take this ass whooping Tito's going to get. I don't care.
All right, yeah. Well, Tyrone he's new to MMA, but you know he's a beast kickboxing, and he's been doing pretty well in MMA. So I don't know if he's quite ready to face Rampage, because I've seen you box, and I know that you hit hard too. I know this.
Yeah, I don't know who he is, but whoever want to come and
he's
take
a good guy.
Tito's ass whooping, they can come and take Tito's ass whooping.
All right, now Quinton, I know you're staying ready. Did you at least, though, I mean, the news came, you are down in Margaritaville type thing. Did you allow yourself one crying in my cocktail type drink today or anything? No?
No, I'm still at home, right? I went and had me some tacos, though. I ain't gonna lie. My cheat day came on the Friday today.
Yeah.
I went and had me some tacos.
What kind of tacos?
Pink tacos.
Oh my God. You know, it's like the words, I start to say it, and I can't go there. But I will say this, Quinton. I know I should probably let you go, but I will say this in a completely, honestly here now, professional way. I know you did tweet a picture. I know you were saying before maybe Tito got scared. I did see you tweet a picture or put on Facebook the other day, and you always hear fighters, oh, I haven't felt this good in years, but you look fantastic, and you really do look, better than you've looked in a long time.
Yeah, I feel great. You know what I'm saying? I got away from the damn Dolce diet where I don't lose weight till the last day. I'm all bloated and stuff like that. And I'm doing things right. I'm eating right, and you know what I'm saying, I'm taking really good care of myself, and I have somebody here that's cooking my meals and giving me my supplements every day, because if it was left up to me, I would never take my supplements. Yeah. I'm just doing things right. I'm training hard 3 times a day. I ran 8 or 10 miles yesterday. Wow. Or was it the day before? And I haven't felt this great in a long time. The last time I felt this great was when I fought John Jones. I was real surprised that I fell short to John Jones, because then I never lost a fight feeling that good. Mm-hmm. And John Jones was just a lot better than me, and that was the last time I felt great. Mm-hmm. And this is how I feel now, and my cardio is really good. And I was gonna do a clinic on Tito. Yeah. I was just gonna show the world, like, yep, I'm back. Yeah. What's up?
Well, how much longer do you think you'll fight then? Now that you're renewed, you got new knees, you got a new deal. How much longer are you gonna fight?
Wow, I was just thinking about that. As of now, I'm thinking. I got 3 more years again. Let's see. Ask me again in 3 years. Okay. But right now, I got 3 more years put on me with these damn knees. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's good. And no, Quinton, last question. I know that before, your fight was going to be right before Halloween, and I know that you're usually pretty active on Halloween. I've seen some of your outfits. What were you going to be this year? Were you going to dress up?
I wasn't going to be anything. I was totally 100% focused on this fight. My 2 younger kids was kind of upset that I wasn't going to, do Halloween with them. Now, yeah, you just remind me. I got to go get a costume and everything, because I'll take my 2 younger kids trick or treating. They like when I dress up with them. I don't know what I got to think of something now. That's a good question. I didn't think about all that. I probably might still need to lock myself up, because I have no discipline. I get around that candy. Yeah, I know.
Well, I specifically today bought candy that I don't like, so I bought like Reese's peanut butter. I bought all the peanut butter stuff because I don't like that.
I like that stuff.
Yeah, I don't. So I bought that so I won't eat it. Man, now you get smart. A Twix around me, and somebody's gonna get hurt.
Yeah, see, you smart. That's what I need to start doing. Buy a bunch of candy that I don't like. But then there's no candy that I don't like.
Nice. All right. Well, Quinton, I'm really bummed. When I heard the news today, I couldn't believe it. But I'm going to be at the show. I think it's still, going to be entertaining. And obviously, we got to go support Cheick. But hopefully we will see you fighting again sooner than later.
All right. And I can't believe how good you look over Skype. Oh, goodness.
Thank you.
Yeah. We should Skype more often.
All right, Quinton. I should go.
Hey, how come every time you leave whenever I start hitting on you? Because you married?
I'm married, and I'm trying to... Yes, I'm married. And I'm going to just start blushing, so it's bad. It's not good.
Hey, Rampage. What's up, man?
Hey.
How you doing?
I was hoping you was out of town.
That's awesome.
How you doing, Wade? I wasn't hitting on your wife again.
Good seeing you. Sorry to hear about the fight, man.
That's great.
It's all good, man. This
Awesome. All right, Quinton. Well, thank you, and I guess we'll see you. We'll see you next week, regardless, right?
All right. See you next week.
All right. Thanks. Bye.